Welcome back, everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and we are at the end of Resident Evil 2, the Claire B scenario. This should be the final episode as we take on the final area of the game. And you can tell it's that special time of the game because, of course, the self-destruct sequence is going off. We wouldn't have an end of a classic Resident Evil game if we didn't have to run for our lives from an explosion that will hopefully take out all of the virus, but of course, you know, it's not going to be the end of Umbrella. Or if not Umbrella, another company that takes over for Umbrella. So we need to head all the way upstairs. Last time we took out the Tyrant, Mr. X, or at least we thought we did, by dropping him into some molten metal. But it seemed like he actually enjoyed that quite a bit. It's a nice little change of pace for him. It was kind of like a sauna or, you know, a hot tub for him. So chances are we're probably going to see him again. But now we need to continue upward. We have to find Sherry, who ran away from the Tyrant. And I also have to do some inventory management, which I will do right here. Alright, so I did some inventory management. I finalized my inventory for the end of the game, the final rush. And we're going to meet back up with Sherry here in a second. Because she is, of course, in the middle area here, next to where the power was down.
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom! Sherry, we have to go now.
I'm not sure loving someone gives them license to do basically whatever they want. But we're going to pick up Annette's master key here, which looks very important, so that's good to know. And of course, we also have Ada's gun here that's hanging out from the A scenario. And Sherry seems to have gotten over her mother's death very quickly. She's ready to go and get the heck out of here. Of course, she will not be emotionally scarred by that at all. But that might show you her attachment to her terrible mother. The fact that she's ready to just go. You know, most kids would probably be like, I don't really want to go. I want to stay with my mom. But Sherry's like, I cried. I got it out of my system. Let's get out of here. So we need to use our master key here on the elevator. That'll allow us to access an escape route. Of course, we will head down to the tram that we used on the A scenario. So Claire and Sherry will get it going, while Leon is, of course, fighting William Birkin in his doggy form. So let's head down. We will stare lovingly into each other's eyes. And now we need to do just a couple more things, and this game will finally be over. Yes, it's a train. The Alexia. I wonder if that's a connection to anything. Maybe. That was really hard to hear, obviously, because of the klaxon going off. But she said, stay here. I'll go get the train going. And we can't, because the power is out, of course. And you can kind of see through the window there. There's a massive barrier across the tracks as well. So we have to figure out how to activate the power. And to do that, we need to head all the way to the back of the train. We'll get a key that'll allow us to access the platform. And then there's a couple little things we have to do in order to get the train up and running. So this is a good place to save, kind of for your last save file, if you are saving, of course. I've been saving quite a bit in this Let's Play, and that's mainly because I save after each time that I do an episode. You'll notice probably throughout the series I didn't actually die yet. Hopefully that'll continue. And so if you are able to beat the game without saving and without dying, there is a kind of special thing you'll get at the end. And once we're finished, I'll talk about all the specials you can unlock playing this game. Because there is quite a bit that you can do beyond just the main kind of quest lines. The platform key can be used right here. And now it's useless, so let's get rid of it. If things weren't hectic enough, guess what happens?
5 minutes until detonation.
That's right, we get a timer. 5 whole minutes. Now there is a box behind these stairs, but right now I don't actually need it. I will be using it in the near future, once we get a couple items. But for now we're going to head over the steps. We're going to head down, and we're going to open up this little compartment here, which has some plugs inside. And this is kind of like the first Resident Evil game where they forced you to use the battery at the end of the game before you took on Tyrants, and the flare as a way to keep your inventory open so that you could use the missile launcher. Well, in this game, they force you to use 2 plugs, which are high-powered plugs for large generators, as a way to keep 2 spots open in your inventory. So you might know what that means. Yes, it means we're going to get another missile launcher. There are some similarities between what's about to happen and the end of Resident Evil 1, although there are also some differences. So we're going to run forward here quickly as the building continues to shake and crumble around us. Jeez. Try not to get hit by random molten metal. And then we will insert our plugs. Now, fortunately, this is the one time in the game where you have multiple items, and you don't have to insert both of them separately. It does it both for you the first time. Alright, cool. So let's get out of here. Just kidding. Say hello to the Super Tyrant in his brand new form. Ow. So, this fight is somewhat similar to the fight at the end of Resident Evil 1. It is a timed fight. You basically just need to kill time until about the 3-minute mark. And what will happen is someone will throw you down a rocket launcher. But you can actually speed that up if you do damage to the Tyrants. Now, what's different about this fight versus the first one is, in the first game that is that it's very difficult to dodge him. So I find it much easier.
Here. Use this.
I think it's pretty obvious who that was. But I find it much easier to just stand in place and take the damage. But we'll grab our rocket launcher here, try to get away from him, and actually launch a rocket right into his gullet.
You lose, big guy.
Man, he did a lot of damage to me. And yeah, it was pretty obvious who that was, wasn't it? That was Ada. Well, that shows that Ada is not dead, despite what happened in Leon's scenario. You know, falls from infinite height do not harm characters in video games. That's the norm. It's perfectly fine, don't worry about it. But we do have the rocket launcher still. We still have 1 missile. And yeah, so we're gonna hang on to that. It feels pretty badass to be walking around with a rocket launcher. But we do have to fight a few more zombies before we're done and can get back into the train. So I will equip my grenade launcher. And just for the heck of it, I'm also gonna go to the box. I'll show you where it is, and I'll grab some healing items as well. So that is just about it. All we need to do is activate the gate to open it up so that we can get out of here on the train. And I guess we actually have to activate the train too. There's a switch inside that you have to hit. And then we'll do the final cutscene that we saw in the first part of the game when we did Leon. And that'll be it. The credits will roll. So it's nice to be able to finally use these acid rounds. So hit this switch, open the gate, and then we'll head back to the train. If you try to head down those little side paths, all it does is take you to elevators and things like that, and Claire will say, I can't go back now. So, you know, it's just a waste of time. So hopefully Sherry's doing okay. She hasn't run off on her own like she usually does in this game. Nope, there she is. She actually listened. So let's activate the switch in the cockpit here. 2 minutes to spare. Or a minute 55 to spare. Let's get the heck out of here.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you.
It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
Aww. What the hell?
What was that?
Let me go check, Leon. No, don't try to talk me out of it.
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
So apparently there's some sort of biohazard on this train that we didn't see in our very quick search of it. Wonder what that could be. Can't be the Tyrant, right? We took that out with a missile launcher. How could it survive? What in the world is that? Oh man, it's Eyeball Shoulder. It's the final form of William Birkin. So we have to take him on for a third time. Oh man. Now he is not that tough actually. Of course we have a missile launcher. Unlike other Resident Evil games, the missile launcher is not a one-hit kill, despite what happened with the Tyrant. But we are going to use our missile on him. So I'll quickly back up here. Then, Mr. Birkin can say hello to my little friend as I use my machine gun. And just open fire until he dies. Shouldn't take long. There we go. I guess the third time was the charm. I might want to get back there, Claire. There you go. Not sure why you walked forward, but... Okay, well, that should be it, right? We took out the Super Tyrant. We took out William Birkin. There's not anything left, right?
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What?
What is it?
Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry! What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Ugh. Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
And we get the awesome rock music during the credits. But that is the true ending to Resident Evil 2. So we took out William Birkin for the last time, everything exploded, destroying any evidence of Umbrella in this area, and now Claire and Leon and Sherry, I guess, are going to be searching for Chris. Or at least Claire is. And we'll find out how that goes in a later game in the series when we eventually get to it. But that is Resident Evil 2. We have finally finished the game, my all-time favorite game in the series. So I hope you've enjoyed it, viewers. I certainly have enjoyed playing through this game yet again. Now there are quite a few special modes that you can unlock in this game. So if you beat the A and B scenario using the same save file, and you get at least a B rank in both, what you'll do is unlock a mode called Extreme Battle Mode, which is kind of an alternate scenario where you run backward through the different areas we've been through, from the laboratories to the police station and then back again to the tram. And you basically take that on and you are timed while you do it, you get points, etc. So you can play that as Leon or as Claire, and you can actually unlock Ada and Chris in that particular mode as well. And so by beating the different scenarios in there, you'll unlock different characters to play as. Now if you beat the A and B scenario with at least an A rank, and to get an A rank you have to beat the game without saving more than once, then you will unlock Hunk, which is another alternate scenario. And Hunk is the Umbrella kind of special agent character that we saw during the A scenario that tried to take the virus from William Birkin. Now if you beat the game 6 times in a row using the same save file over and over again, and you get an A rank on all of them, you will unlock the Tofu scenario, which you play as a giant block of tofu that only has a knife to defend yourself. So yeah, that's for hardcore players. Now if you beat an A scenario in less than 2 hours and 30 minutes with an A rank, you'll get an unlimited ammo rocket launcher. if you beat the B scenario with at least a B rank, you'll get the submachine gun to use. And if you beat the B scenario with an A rank without saving in under 2 hours and 30 minutes, you'll get the Gatling gun. So that is the end of this playthrough, viewers. I hope you enjoyed it, as I mentioned before. I look forward to continuing onward with the series, and I'll see y'all in my next Let's Play. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. So long.